But if you'd said to me 17 months ago, on the first day of government, that by now we would have cut NHS waiting times, cut immigration, cut child poverty by a record amount, if you'd said to me that Britain would now be cutting borrowing faster than any other G7 country without cutting public investment, that our fiscal headroom is up significantly, economic growth is beating the forecasts, with wages up more since the election than in a decade of the previous government, if you'd said to me, because of all that, we can tackle the cost of living for working people, freezing rail fares, freezing prescription charges, freezing fuel duty, slashing childcare costs, driving down mortgages, taking £150 off your energy bills, £300 for poorer households, then I would say yes. That is a record to be proud of. And I am proud. I'm proud the public services. I am proud the public finances and our public services are moving in the right direction because we confronted reality. We took control of our future, and Britain is now back on track. And look, I am also confident we have now walked through the narrowest part of the tunnel. Because while I know it's still hard for lots of people, while I know the cost of living crisis is not gone away, in the year ahead, you will see the benefits of our approach, not just in the national statistics, but in your communities. You will see a country building its future with new homes and infrastructure, 2,000 free breakfast clubs, hundreds of school-based nurseries open by September. You'll see 3,000 neighbourhood police officers on your streets by March. A new era of security for 11 million renters starting in May. Hundreds of thousands of parents taking advantage of our free childcare expansion. Almost 120 community diagnostic centres open 7 days a week by April. You will see NHS waiting times coming down further. Wages still rising faster than prices. Immigration still falling. And bit by bit, you will see a country that no longer feels the burden of decline or the sense that things can never get better. A Britain with its confidence and its future back. Now, take our energy policy. That's £150 off your energy bill. £300 if you're really struggling. Now, think about what that means to a family. Worried about whether to put the heating on a cold day. Or worried that if they switch it on for too long, they might have to cancel a day out with their kids. It's not just money, it's security. It's having the freedom to make choices that help your family. Or think about our childcare investment. 30 hours free for every child between 9 months and 4 years old. A massive difference to the cost of living. Thousands of pounds back in the pockets of working parents. Real help getting parents and carers back to work, especially for women. And that is good for growth. But it's also good for our children's potential. Now, I visit primary schools all the time, and when I'm not getting told off for doing the 6-7, teachers repeatedly say to me, this is across the country, that some kids arrive at reception reading books, ready to learn, while others are still in nappies. I am sick of hearing those stories right across the country. Think about that. Inequality at aged just 4, baked in for life and likely to last a whole life. That's why everything we're doing for children is a game changer for our potential. We're giving every child the best start in life, every single child equal at the starting line of their education. And that's what a Labour government is for.